Hello everybody, this is Katerina Pavlou from the Lightworks Method, and I am starting my broadcasting series with a Halloween special. I will be doing videos for each star sign and an additional one. I am featured in the Playful magazine, which is a very new edition. It is in Berlin, and you can find my taroscopes in here. You can also find an article about me. This is me. So this is for November, December and January 2019-2020, and you can find it in cafes and restaurants in Berlin. It is like the first issues are for free, so make sure you check it out when you see it. It's a very, very interesting, very Berlin, very beautiful magazine, very uncensored and just like beautiful work. There's going to be an online version of the Playful magazine, and of course you will find me on my own webpage as well, which is going to be online soon. Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Katerina Pavlou from the Lightworks Method, and I am continuing a series that I am doing, the Halloween special, for every star sign plus the number 13. For those who have actually already checked out the magazine that I am writing horoscopes for, Playful, then you will know what I'm talking about. Ooh, there's already something coming out for you. But I'm gonna keep it down for now. And this is the reading for you, my dear Gemini, for Halloween 2019. And as I said before, like for the other star signs, you can take it only for this one night, one of the most magical nights in the year, where the veil between the world becomes so thin that we can just cross over, and spirits can cross over. So the worlds of the manifested reality and all the potential and parallel lives and realities, the unmanifested ones in this, from our perspective, in this perception of the world in our lives right now, can actually become fluent. And we can cross over, we can pull ideas and notions and visions and inspirations and gifts over. So, we can face things and fears, we can dress them up, we can laugh about them, we can maybe skip realities, we can maybe trick a little bit things, everything is possible right now. And you can take it only for this period of time, or you can take it until the next big thing, as I said before, which would be like the winter solstice, Lucia, Yule, Christmas, or you can take it for a longer period of time. This is something I'm going to leave to you. Let's call it this reading a little window in time and space and in your lifetime and your timeline of your life right now. Just a little, side thing, something fun, something magical, something to consider. Wow. You know what? I'm going to take a couple of those. That was freaking crazy. Really shot for the stars. Ooh, Miss Skeleton committed suicide. Hi, honey. Here. Amazing. All your cards just reveal themselves. So, the formation of this reading is the jack-o'-lantern. I'm going to show you afterwards. I do the mixing because a lot of people like to see the mixing, as I've noticed. I mean, I watch a lot of readings and I like watching the mixing too. I actually don't mind very much. I also like the readings that they just start directly, you know, like they go directly to the chase, they cut directly to the chase. But you know, different tastes, and why not accommodate them all? I mean, I will have to see, because you know, if they tend to be, if this series of videos end up being too long or too much, or I don't know, then I might just cut them, edit them, so that you just see magically the words, the cards, sorry, appearing in your screen, and then you have your reading. Oh, 2 cards. I'm going to take 2 cards. Just going to take them. Can take them. I took them. That's it. So, here we go. And this is the shape we're going for. Recommended by the creator of the cards herself. It is the Halloween reading that it is in the booklet. The jack-o'-lantern, ladies and gentlemen. And for those who are interested in the deck of cards, this is what we're doing the readings with. This is the Halloween Oracle by Stacey DeMarco. For the most magical night of the year, or every night of the year. So let's dive in, shall we? This position is going to basically set the agenda of the reading. It's going to be the situation, theme, the question, the problem, the issue, the wish, whatever you want it to be and whatever it means to you. This is going to be the deeper issue, as Stacey DeMarco, the author of the card, says. I would say that this is basically, you know, like the actual root of the tree. Here are the leaves, here are the roots. This, DeMarco says that it is the obstacle. I will call it circumstance because you never know. It could be something really, really, really helpful. I mean, my grandma used to say that, you know, like any obstacle is actually there for good. But let's just call it situation, circumstance, just for the sake of being accurate, in case this card is very, very positive. This is basically your greatest fear. This is the solution if we're talking for a problem, or, you know, like how to go about it, or how to deal with it, or what else can you do about it if it is a good situation as well. And this is the outcome, meaning what will this whole thing bring to you if you follow the advice of the card number 5. And I will dive right in. Nice. Yep. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. The hearth. The ancient Greeks called it Estia. It was also, there was a goddess actually called Estia, which means hearth, which means also, you know, like fire. But also the wife of Zeus, of Dias, Hera, Juno in Roman tradition, was also the protector of it. Imagine your home as a living organism, and this is the heart or the gut, if you go with the Chinese medicine method, where the fire is actually where the sacral chakra is. No fire, no life. Happiness in our hearts and in our homes. You, my dear Gemini, either really considered or really like looking forward to being at home, or you're thinking about home, or you're thinking about your environment, or you're thinking about what makes you feel at home, or you're thinking about the home of your business, or you're thinking about moving, or you're thinking about finding your tribe. Basically, if you take space as something not only literal, this is where you feel you immediately, your body and your psyche immediately relaxes. You go there and you relax. This is the charger to your iPhone, basically. This is the plug in the wall where you can just plug in and recharge. You can relax, you can be creative, you can go within, you can regenerate. This is where your life energy starts, and this is where your life energy actually happens. This is an amazing thing, because when this fire burns, then everything will be good. There's basically two stages. Like if we're gonna go really, really primitive about life, it's 0 and 1. It's what computers, which in the meantime can do like incredible things, work with. It's 0 and 1, on and off, death and life. It's like fridge and cooked food. Basically, if this is on, you're good. It's working, it's alive, it's cooking, it's good. Whatever you're dealing with right now, happiness awaits you. Whatever decision you have to make it with a light heart. Whatever you're dreaming of, you're getting it. If you want a new home, if you want a new place, like where it can, your business can bloom, if you want a new environment, if you are looking for your tribe, this is happening for you. This is absolutely happening for you. I like the little spiral that is created in there in the fire. That's very, very nice. I also like the little phallic symbol here because this is like masculine, like the manifestation into the world is like a masculine energy. It's like the finger that points like to my desire. It is like the wand that the magician has, which is actually the extension, which is actually the extension of the finger of my desire. This is what makes things happen, right? This is what makes things happen. Light, fire, red. The other thing to go about it, to talk about like this as a situational card, would be that if your concerns or your attention right now is none of the above, take some time to enjoy just being, just the fact that you're alive. Like babies that have a good cry and they go like, wow, that's amazing. Or they have a good laugh and they enjoy it exactly as much as they enjoyed the cry. It's like the absolute state of non-judgment, where everything's fun. Have fun with everything. Go to that state where you're just happy because you're alive. Easy to say, maybe hard to do. Then, go into your home, light a fire. If you don't have a fireplace, I go on these like programs and channels like on television, and I just watch fire crackling on my screen like for for an hour or so. They even have it like with different wood. It's insane. Really, really, really relaxes you. Reconnect with your fire. Your fire is there. You're never disconnected from your fire. Just feel it and just allow this to be enough for now. This is your happiness. This is your joy. If you are realizing how happy and joyful you are right now, then amazing, keep doing that. Then there's not much to say about it, apart from the fact that, guys, yeah, that's all you should do. You shouldn't worry about the future. You shouldn't worry about what you're not doing when you're happy. You shouldn't worry about what you should be doing. You shouldn't worry about the people like that may not feel the same way. You use this because this is, if you have one responsibility in the world, this is it. This is it. So if you find it hard to actually, keep and enjoy it, keep and enjoy it. Keep and enjoy it and just, protect it from everything. Feed your fire, feed your creativity, feed your happiness, feed your joy. Party. Just party. Gather your loved ones and have an amazing fun. Because joy is there. It's rejoicing in the present. What else can I say about this card? I will say many things about this card because we tend to talk a lot about the negative and we tend to give less attention to the positive. Joy for me is another name for health, you know? The actual state of joy is has a very practical and maybe a little bit dry information, and that is, dude, everything within us right now works well. Works pretty well, actually. We're not sick. We're not trying like to keep up with things. We're not trying, you know, like to heal or fix things right now. We're actually having a lot of energy, a lot of life energy, and we're spreading it out. Inside feminine, outside masculine. Well, enjoy it. Absolutely enjoy it. Like, just put whatever it is that you're thinking about, enjoy it. Enjoy your life, enjoy yourself, enjoy just the being, enjoy your home, enjoy your friends, enjoy your family, enjoy your loved ones, enjoy yourself. Just enjoy whatever you can find. Enjoy the fallen leaves on the street, the fact that it rains, the fact that the sun shines, depending on whether it rains or the sun shines. Just enjoy everything. Enjoy good laughter, laugh, enjoy good cry, enjoy. This can actually be a conscious choice, because we expect it most of the time just to happen on its own. We're like, oh great, like I have a good mood today, that's amazing. Feed your good mood. Feed it. Literally feed it. At this time of the year, when the worlds come together and the impossible becomes possible, enjoy it. And at the same time, to me, there's another message, subtext, the screenwriters would say, and that is, get everything that brings you joy, do everything that brings you joy, choose everything that brings you joy, and makes you feel warm inside. Just, you know, like go for it, think big, demand, reward yourselves, realize that it is like that it is a healthy state of being. Just don't compromise, don't look back, don't worry about the rest of the people. Everybody can, the world is a very happy place and takes care of everybody, one way or another, and we should start believing that, I think. But in any case, and even if we don't feel like that, always there is so much life out there, and there's so much possibility out there, and there's like so many amazing things to experience down there. Go and get them. Go and get them. Don't sit back. Don't wait for your turn. Grab the best piece of the pie. Because something is changing. Something is changing. Death. You know it from the tarot, probably. Number 13, femininity, immortality. The beginning, not the end. The bug, the butterfly, things that go into a cocoon, transformation. You have transformed. You have actually crossed over. And now in the Halloween, where the worlds melt together, cross over. If that hasn't happened yet, do it now. That could be your blessing. That could also be your trouble. In which way? These things, these jumps, you know, can be uncomfortable. Can be uncomfortable. And that's why joy and laughter and warmth and life energy is amazing to have, because they make them just, you know, they make them sweeter, they make them less important, they make them easier to digest, they make us a little bit like the fool who doesn't really understand the repercussions of, you know, like of the repercussions of a decision. Just goes like, everything's gonna be fine. Go, everything's gonna be fine. And do the jump. If it's really hard for you, I say it all the time, softly, really, really softly. If you already have the transformation behind you and you feel like a butterfly and you feel tender, softly. If you have the transformation behind you, you are like a butterfly, you do not feel tender. Oh my God, go out there and roam the world. The world is yours. The new cycle begins here. The eternal cycle begins here. This is also for you to remember. This is how you make this your poles, inside and out, the root and the leaves, the root and the fruit. Inhale, exhale, think, act, desire, create. Manifest. Let's go to your biggest fear. Creating through the ashes, these ashes, the phoenix who's reborn through the ashes, the burnt cocoon the butterfly came out from. Is it that you think that you do not have the right to? Is it that you think that you don't, that this, what you left behind, you shouldn't have left it behind? Is it that you think that you don't, that you cannot live without it? Is it that you feel uncomfortable? Is it that you feel like if you move forward, you're going to leave something, you're going to leave a part of yourself behind? Is it that you're thinking with the either or mentality? Whatever it is, don't you worry, because nothing dies, nothing goes away, nothing is going to be taken from you. Letting go, as they say, which is really easy to say, really hard to do a lot of times, does not mean that you're leaving things behind literally. The idea here is not to cut like your arms and legs and things from the past and experiences and you know, people and things that you don't want to leave behind. You do not have to sacrifice. This idea that in order to move forward I have like to give something, to pay for something, it's insane. Nature doesn't do that. Nature creates orgiastically. It doesn't sacrifice 2 apple trees in order to make like one pear tree. It just keeps on making more and more and more variations of the same thing because it can. That is creativity. If you have to give in order to take and and go like into this mentality of la da da, do I have enough? Can I part with this? Like, do I have to give something up? No, it's the idea maybe sometimes that we have to give up. And if you ask me, the idea that we have to give up is that we lose anything ever. There is a point to it, and the point is like to not to need. Go away from the need and pass into the desire. And that is the beauty of this card, of the joy. It is like that, you know, you don't care, really. Here, you don't need much. You don't need anything. Everything you do not do it because you need it. You do it because you desire it. Imagine that acting from need, as Pythagoras said, is going like from minus to 0. You survive. But acting from desire, because you want something, because something brings you joy, even if there is need in it, even if there's like, you know, like different things in it or whatever, that is going from 0 to plus and plus. That is where creativity really starts. That's where abundance starts, prosperity starts. This is moving away from survival and actually living a good life, no? And that is exactly what we're talking about here. It is that, you know, like not just do things because you have to. You've changed levels here. You know, you went like so much higher. This is utilizing everything you have. So you leave nothing behind. You lose nothing. And on the other hand, if you've already gone through transformation and you feel like you miss something from your old times, like something died, now it is the time that the world's become, you know, accessible all at once, to actually access it, to actually go back to it, to hold it from deep within and utilize it as well, like bring it up, bring it like into your new situation and make it part of your new reality, your new abundant reality. So I am going to go to the, let's say, solution. I would say in your case, because we already start with a very happy card, I would say that this is more how to You know, what more can you get out of this? What is the practical gifts that this situation is bringing you? And trick or treat, mischief and play. This could also be the way for you to sustain this, to deepen this, to make it your default setting, to hold it and have it forever and ever. And this is your answer, to put it this way. If you don't feel like that and you're feeling that you are, but you're not allowed to, if you're struggling with this, then this is your answer. This is, hey, lightly. I said it also before, like you can take these things lightly. You're Gemini. You're like you have Mercury. You have Hermes guiding you. Like you have like you can travel with the speed of light. There's wings in your feet, so you can really, you know, you can take things. You can be so light. You can travel so light. You can completely do this. You can completely do this. Play. I'm not saying, you know, like don't take things seriously in the sense of, you know, disregard them. No, take them seriously, like, you know, pay attention to them, but also give that little twist to your life right now. Play with them, tease them, go for a shortcut as well. Don't do everything the right way or the proper way, you know? This is also another way to see this card is, you know, like you're changing levels and maybe you can jump another one right now. Go for the shortcut. And in your last position, we had 2 cards together, and this is the outcome if you know, choose to trick or treat. So your outcome for this is 2 cards for you. One is midnight, the most magical hour of all, the most magical night of all, and ghost. Here it says regret. I take a little bit. I mean, I've read everything that Stacey DeMarco wrote about this card, and I will give you my take on it because I actually really like this. And of course, I will read it together with the rest of the cards. So to me, midnight is the manifesting hour. That is basically what you're doing here. You're manifesting. You've already manifested in your level and you're moving on. You're manifesting even further. The night, that what for other people is, you know, like a time where nothing is happening. A lot is happening for you there. You're basically letting your luck work for you while you're sleeping, like the Greeks say. And that is because that is the idea of changing levels. We become faster, we become more effective, we become better, just better. We update, basically. At the same time, it says, this is your time, do it. You don't have to wait. There's a midnight every night. Take your chance and manifest further if you like. That joy that you need to spread, that you want to spread it. There's more for you. You've already changed levels. Go for the next one if you like to. You are at a magical place right now, and you can even, like, you know, make it even more, like push it even more forward. And I completely think you should. Absolutely. This is also the beginning for the Greeks. The night was the beginning of the new day. So basically it says you're changing levels, maybe there's a new shortcut, maybe there's another level as well. And there you go, there's a new beginning again. This for me is very close to the witch, to ritualistic work, to basically manifesting desires. I really like this card. And together with the ghost, it says that, you know what, maybe there are some things that you left behind, or there are some things that you might want to leave behind. And if that is the case, you know, it is your choice whether you are going to leave them behind, or if you're going to bring them forward into your new level or into your next level and make them happen for you. This is totally up to you. Absolutely up to you. And it could also mean, this ghost here, it could also mean that there's like some things that you're experiencing right now that they have more to do with memory in the past than your actual reality right now. So maybe you have gone through this transformation, you are very happy, but you don't really realize it. Or maybe you don't feel like that. You feel it, but you don't really feel it. So, you know, give it some time. Get cozy, cocoon, and it's gonna happen. It's happening for you already. Sometimes there's a little bit of delay, but it's absolutely fine as well. Whether this card means that you need to let go of something, whether it means that you just already have let go and this is just a projection, whether it means that that what you lost and what you're regretting, you can actually have a second chance to bring it into your new advanced reality. This is all potential. It's absolute potential because midnight strikes and you have the power. This is the most magical hour of all, meaning you keep on manifesting. Manifest whatever you like. Manifest consciously. How do you do that? Through joy. Follow that, what makes you happy. As easy as that. And as complicated as that. But at the same time, you know, simple enough. Now, I'm going to use my own oracle. And I am going to clarify a couple of things. See what comes out. I've created this because I wanted something fast and small, so I can put it on top of cards and still see the back card. It's not covering anything. And at the same time, I wanted it to be very simple, so it's just one word written on it. And yes, a lot of them come out together, and I'm going to read them all. Ooh, and maybe it's about time to stop there. So basically, I'm starting with these very nice cards here. Eternity without parallel. What you're doing right now is incredible, and there is no limit to that at all. You desire to form something in a very specific way. You have a very beautiful thing going on here. And it also means that your desire is complete. You know what you want and you know how to get it. It is wise as well. It has reached its perfect form. It's beautiful. That's what it means. Therefore, I really think that it is another confirmation of that you should completely go about it. You're manifesting like crazy. You know what you want and how to get it. And I think you should just, you know, trust it. Trust it. Trust it and relax in it. You're one step before traveling, like you're one step before getting everything that you want. This is not about what you can do, this is about what you choose to do. Give yourself the benefit of the doubt, and you should also totally not care about what's going on, what's going to happen, what is the proper way to go about things. That's what I was saying about this card being a shortcut. You should completely do it. Skip. You know how children do when they run around and they just like, ta-da, skip a step. You got your answer right now. Your answer is here right now. Reflection, midnight, moonlight. You manifest in your sleep. There's not a better way for me to say it. Also, yes, there is something that you need to take care of from the past. You choose if you bring it again into your next level, or if you're leaving it for the next time, or if you skipped it last time, or if you want to skip it again, or if you just want to put it into rest once and for good and not care about it anymore. Whatever it is absolutely your own choice. It is definitely your choice. But I would say that you practice conscious joy with a vengeance as an exercise. Really. Softly. I was asking about trick or treat, and here you go. Soft. Go easy on yourselves. Play. Enjoy. All this could be happening subconsciously. All of this you can allow to happen subconsciously. All of this could be in your dream world. You decide. Or consciously. That is absolutely your choice. And I will say goodbye, dear Gemini, with a card from the Witch's Oracle, because it's Halloween and there's witches and there's magic, and you know, it just fits completely. So we just want one card for Gemini, and then we're good. This eternity without parallel there. We're talking about something really big. I'm going to take this card. I was talking about that in the previous video. Masculine and feminine energy, the within and the without, the inhaling and the exhaling. When we're talking about manifestation, the imprint we leave into the world, we're talking about masculine energy. And this refers to Pan, and Pan refers to ecstasy and enthusiasm. Symbolically is where the arts came from. All magic, basically, all ritual comes from that happy goat climbing the mountains and playing music and this playfulness and everything. And this is manifestation. You're manifesting something really big and really long, and it is yours, and it starts from your home. It starts from within, just you being alive. I wish you all the best. This is Katerina Pavlou from the Lightworks Method. Big kiss, happy Halloween and a great time.